Welcome. This is the fourth video and I want to delve deeper into what kind of real estate market we're really in. I get a lot of questions asked if we're seeing a lot of price reduction. Does that mean it's a buyer's market? And the answer really comes from having a historical perspective on this. So the current market we're in is really defined as a more balanced market. And depending on which local neighborhood you might be in, it may still be a slight seller's market just because of the limited inventory. So let's go back to a little bit in history time. As I mentioned in the previous video, I started my career in 2008. At that time, around the same time around this year, the active listings, the active homes for sale, were 6,800 and 21. 6,821, excuse me. And only 2,030 were pending or sold. So as you can see in that marketplace, that is truly a buyer's market where buyers have lots of homes to choose from and they can take their time, and it's really, really a slow market. Now going back a little further, in the early 90s, 13,000 homes were for sale. 13,000. And let me just quickly look at my notes. There were only 800 sold. Now that's a marketplace where buyers really have all the power. Now you must be wondering, so what about now, today, here in our marketplace? As of first week of September, the current active homes for sale is 2,030, and the pending and sold were 1,194. So the two numbers are pretty close, and that goes back to what I said earlier. It is a balanced market. So now buyers coming off from the last couple of years, you really have a little bit more leverage when it comes to price and terms. And again, I want to reiterate, that's a great opportunity in the marketplace for you. And sellers, even though it's a balanced market based on inventory, the buyers are taking their time a little bit to really figure out, okay, is this the home I want to buy? Is this home I can see myself in? So they're taking longer time to make a decision. And we're not seeing the rapid fire pace of last year or the year before that, where homes go on the market and next weekend is sold. That's because, again, we have a more balanced market where the inventories are more balanced. Compared to a year ago or 2 years ago, the numbers were very skewed. Usually we're seeing the homes for sale under about 1,000. So right now we almost double that at 2,000. So it's the same point I want to make as the previous video. Sellers have the patience, and make sure you select an agent who is there to put in the effort and the time, and make sure they're negotiating, holding the line of negotiation for you. And for buyers, very similar. Just selecting the right agent who has the knowledge of the marketplace, and more importantly, not someone who is panicking. That is not going to serve your purpose at all. So that's the market we're in, more balanced, and it's a more normalized market. I cannot stress that enough. It's a very normal market right now. So just sit down with someone that you care and you trust, mostly, to make sure they're analyzing your situation based on the marketplace data and the neighborhood you want to live in.